Beats and Bars.
BBC Radio Derby.
Yes, indeed, it's time for Beats and Bars, and this is the part of the show where we just hand it over to a local rapper, and Beetone has been in session all week, and some of the music that he's just been turning out has just been great. Today is his final session, and I'm very much looking forward to it.
Hey, yo! Happy Friday, people. It's Beetone. This is the final day of BBC Radio Derby Bars and Beats, Beetone's Takeover. It's been a pleasure being on the show. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in, and I hope that you enjoy the songs that have been played this week. Okay, so today's question is, if I could collaborate with any artist in the world and perform anywhere in the world, where would it be and who would it be? Personally think that's probably an impossible question for me to answer. There are too many artists, to be honest, that I'd want to work with, and I won't want to say one artist in particular, but if I've got to, no, I'm gonna have to think about the artist question. But to answer the performance question, perform anywhere in the world, probably be in my mum's front living room. Nah, I'm joking. Probably have to be in America. If we was to choose country, it'd have to be America, just because that's hip hop, man. You know what I mean? California, New York, definitely. Well, obviously, I've got to choose one place. I'd probably have to say in Buckingham Palace to the Queen, just like Stormzy did, because it's probably the most craziest goal that I could probably ever achieve. So, yeah. Because I'd like to play main stage at every festival there is, really. But obviously, like, one in particular, yeah. That would be my ultimate achievement of all time, to perform in front of the Queen. But yeah, to answer the artist question, now I've had a bit of thought about it in the back of my mind, I'd have to say Dr. Dre, because Dr. Dre, well, is my main influence, really. And he'd be able to lead me to all the other artists that I'd want to work with. Do you know what I mean? So everybody that he's connected with would be sick if I made a song that banged with Dr. Dre. So I'd probably have to say my artist would be Dr. Dre, to be completely honest. If I could work with any artist in the world, tomorrow, Dr. Dre. And he's got the best beats, man. But anyway, without further ado, for the final time this week on BBC Radio Derby Bars and Beats, Beetone. Let's get into the song. But before I get into this song, let me just do a couple shout-outs. First and foremost, shout out my family, my mum, my brother, my sister. Obviously, I love you. Shout out to my grandma as well. Rest in peace. Doing this all for you. And then shout outs to my brothers JS, Marvin, Reds, LR, Shaq, Eyes, Els, Stacks, LD, Aki Ads, Budge, Carnage, Kiz, and anyone else who has been involved in my journey. Obviously, if I didn't say your name, don't be offended, man. There's way too many names to mention, you know. Shout out to everybody who's been involved in my journey. Every single person. You know who you are if you're involved in my journey. But anyway, it's Friday night, people. Let's get into the vibes. So the song that I've chosen tonight is called Bust Down, featuring Stacks, who is another Derby artist. He's got content out. He's got an album out. Go type his name in on social media right now. That is Stacks, Stacks. Also a very good friend of mine. So we came together and made this song a bit earlier on in the year. I produced the beat. We just wrote it then and there. And obviously it's an absolute banger. So how can I not play that as today's, especially as it being Friday and the final day of Beetone's Bars and Beats Takeover on BBC Radio Derby for the week. So, you know, it's only right to go out with a bang. We also have the music video in progress, so look out for this one on social media. Look out for it on all platforms. This is about to go off. Have a lovely Friday, people. This is the end of me on BBC Radio Derby this week. However, it doesn't have to stop here. Just type in Betone on any social media. Hit me up, get involved, subscribe, like, follow, comment, and all of that jazz. It's been an absolute pleasure. This is Stacks and Beetone, Bust Down. Let's get Beetone signing out.
On the ill with a cute view. I'ma sit back like who's who. Don't talk on my name, come out the blue. Hey dog, you don't have a clue, but I catch your figures. Teeth on the winners. Lifestyle's rule, what you know about the sinners. Sitting on the table with the dinners. And I'm saying to my bro, we ain't quitters. Man on a mission, gotta make a killing. I ain't doing prison, better play your part, cause I did it from the start. I'm a rider, I'ma do it with heart. I said I'm a rider, I'ma do it with heart. Ends off the chart, so I put it in the park. Said to my bro, make sure that it's dark. is what it is and you don't wanna start. If you're up in that rave with a bust down, you know about us, it's a touchdown. I said to my axe that I'm up now. Me and B in the stews getting guap now. If you're up in that rave with a bust down, you know about us, it's a touchdown. I said to my axe that I'm up now. Me and B in the stews getting guap now.
Busy doing numbers at Sudoku. I need that house by the ocean with a blue view. Keep it sound like a booth do. For a better situation, what would you do? Tailor to what suits you. I don't know who's who. Just be careful who you're rude to. Not what you used to. Different. I just need to get out like a fiction. I feel it building up. I used to hang out like a loose screw. Now I do to pop bottles. Party with top models. Enough quarrels. Heard I'm a shepherd. I hope the flock follow. Sit like Corona. Got the mask on. I'm not Zorro. Got will when I'm not Farrell. The ticket out's not lotto. My game ain't made for beginners. Take a seat round the table of winners. Took a big L, put it on me like a sticker. Now it's Tommy Hilfiger trying to rise at the figures.
If you're up in that rave with a bust down, you know about us, it's a touchdown. I said to my axe that I'm up now. Me and B in the stews getting guap now. If you're up in that rave with a bust down, you know about us, it's a touchdown. I said to my axe that I'm up now. Me and B in the stews getting guap now.
And that was the final session of Beats and Bars from Beetone, who has been session all week. It has just been fantastic. It's great to hear his music. Now, Beetone has actually got in touch for his pledge that he's doing for climate change in the build-up to COP26 on Sunday. So Beetone sent a note in. He's pledged to use a plant-based toothbrush, which I didn't even know was a thing, but he's pledging to use a plant-based toothbrush and some plant-based shower gel. And that's his pledge to go greener next week. Talking of next week, it's Carnage, who is going to be featured.